I'm sure you've seen the ads, a gorgeous 3D rendering of a terrace duplex in Katampe Extension or a smart home in Lube. The developer promises you a 150% return on investment, and all you need to do is just drop a 10% initial deposit. It sounds like the perfect path to real estate wealth.
But what happens when 2 years pass, your millions are tied up, and that luxury estate is still just a patch of bush and a fancy billboard? Buying off-plan in Abuja is responsible for creating massive wealth, but it's also the #1 way investors lose their entire life savings. Today, we are exposing the truth behind buying off-plan properties in the Federal Capital Territory. I'm going to break down the incredible rewards, the devastating risks, and the exact checklist you must use to separate the legitimate developers from the scammers.
Let's start with the good news. Is off-plan property a scam? No, it is not inherently a scam. It's how real estate development works globally. When you partner with the right developer, the upside is massive. Here are the 3 main rewards.
#1. Capital appreciation. Developers launch off-plan projects at discounted prices to generate early cash flow. As construction progresses, the price goes up. You might lock in a 4-bedroom terrace for 80 million at the foundation level. By the time they hand you the keys 24 months later, that exact same unit is selling in the open market for 120 million. That's instant equity. #2. Flexible payment plans. Buying a finished house in Nigeria usually requires heavy upfront cash. Off-plan allows you to spread your payments over 12, 24, or even 36 months, tied to the construction milestones. #3. You get the best pick. You get the corner piece, the unit with the best view, and the biggest parking space. By the time the estate is finished, those premium units are already gone.
But here is where your dream can turn into a nightmare. Abuja real estate market is largely unregulated, which leaves the door wide open for fraud. If you are shopping for off-plan properties, keep an eye out for these red flags.
Red flag #1. The master plan violation. The Abuja Master Plan is ruthless. If a developer is building a residential estate on land zoned for agriculture, or they don't have layout approval from the Department of Development Control, the FCDA will demolish it eventually. Red flag #2. Zero site activity. If a developer is aggressively selling units, but you visit the site 6 months later and there are no tractors, no foundation, and just a billboard, hold your money. Legitimate developers start infrastructure like roads and drainage before they even begin marketing. Red flag #3. Hidden infrastructure levies. This is the biggest trap in Abuja right now. A developer sells you an off-plan plot or carcass building for a cheap price. A year later, you get an invoice for 5 million for estate road network, 3 million for transformer connection, and 2 million for legal fees. Always demand a written breakdown of total development charges before you sign.
So how do you protect yourself? Before you send any money to any developer, you must pass them through this 3-step vetting process.
Conduct an AGIS search. Never trust a photocopy of a title. Take the land coordinate and do an official search at the Abuja Geographical Information Systems. This reveals the true owner and ensures the land isn't secretly sitting on a government sewage line on green area. Verify the FCDA building approvals. Ask to see the approved building plan and the CFO. If they tell you it's processing, wait for the approval. Use a property lawyer. The biggest mistake you can make is trying to save 200,000 naira on legal fees when you are investing 50 million naira. A lawyer will ensure your contract has a milestone-based payment clause and a penalty for delivery delays.
Buying off-plan property in Abuja is not for a lazy investor. It requires ruthless due diligence. But if you do the work, if you verify the title, and if you get a good lawyer, you can lock in incredible capital appreciation which you simply cannot get by buying finished homes. If you are looking to invest in verifiable and safe off-plan properties in Abuja, send us a DM for a free consultation call.